we'll be just continuing the financial statements topic. But right now, we'll just go on details pa regarding the set of financial statements. So let's start with the income statement. So just a review, when we say income statement, it's called as well statement of financial performance, or in IAS 1, this is called statement of comprehensive income. So in summary, it shows the results of the operations during the period. So makikita natin kung may net income or net loss. So let's start by looking what the IAS 1 says about statement of comprehensive income. So on the paragraph 81, it says here that an entity, so a certain company, shall present all items of income and expenses recognized in a period in these two ways. Okay, so in statement of comprehensive income, ang structure niya, pwede daw natin yung i-present in a single statement of comprehensive income. Ibig sabihin ng single statement of comprehensive income, parang ito yung single step income statement na na-discuss natin last time. And then, pangalawa, in the two statements. Sir, bakit, ano yung two statements na yan? So, for the two statement, it consists of, una, a statement displaying components of profit or loss. So, unang part daw is profit or loss. So, that means, ang tawag din natin dyan is separate statement of comprehensive income. Then, yung second part for the two statements would be the other comprehensive income. Okay, so kumbaga ang composition is yung nakuha nating result with the profit or loss, then i-add or i-less yung other comprehensive income. So yung second part, yung para sa other comprehensive income, ang tawag natin doon statement of comprehensive income. So pag sa two statements, para ang composition niya profit or loss, then other comprehensive income, that would be the total comprehensive income. Ang pinagkaiba ng letter B dito sa letter A, kapag letter A, parang straightforward lang. You get the total income, you get the total expense, you come up with the total comprehensive income. Wala nang profit or loss pa, wala nang other comprehensive income. Diretso ka ng total comprehensive income. Straightforward, kumbaga, para siyang single step income statement. On the other hand, letter B, it could be applicable for service business and merchandising business in a way that meron ng other comprehensive income dito. But letter A and letter B just shows that there are various presentations. Okay, so later on, I'll show the example of this presentation. For the paragraph 82, it is about the information na kailangan natin ilagay sa ating statement of comprehensive income. So, as a minimum, this should be the elements or the line items that should be presented on our statement of comprehensive income. Okay? So, syempre, should be consist of revenue. Then, next one would be the finance cost. Atong finance cost, this pertains to the interest expense, okay, or other expense. Then letter C, share of profit or loss for associate joint ventures. So etong letter C, it would be encountered, okay, on the higher accounting subjects. And tax expense, syempre, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, in higher accounting din, when we compute the income statement, there should be an income tax expense. Okay, and then for letter E, it is a single amount comprising the total of the post-tax profit and the post-tax gain or loss. So, for the paragraphs E, point I, and E point 2, it just pertains to the tax expense. But, hindi na tayo mag-go on details dito. And for the letter F, syempre, after you come up with the revenue, you less the expenses, and you'll come up with a profit or loss. Then, it should be, for the letter G, okay, it should be consisting of component of other comprehensive income. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na meron din tayong tinatawag na other comprehensive income. So, later on, I'll explain kung ano yung other comprehensive income. Then, for the letter H, share of the other comprehensive income of associates and joint ventures. And for the letter I, ayun yung total comprehensive. For you to better understand what I'm saying earlier. Okay, so, kumbaga, dun 'di ba kanina meron tayong two statements. Dun sa statement of comprehensive income, we could present it in two ways. Una is single statement. Secondly is yung two statements. So, for the two statements, it should be consisting of, syempre, itong revenues natin. Then secondly would be the expenses. Then we'll come up with the profit or loss for the period. Okay, so basically in the ordinary course of business, we earn revenue, we incur the expenses, and we'll arrive dun talaga sa net income natin from our operation. So that is the profit or loss for the period. So ito yung tinutukoy kaninang dun sa statement number 1. Dun sa ano natin, IAS 1. Then after nyan, i-add or less natin yung other comprehensive income, which is uh, consisting of yung mga revaluation, adjustments, yung mga topics na yun, mas may discuss yan on the intermediate accounting 3. Okay, but just a quick overview lang, mayroon tayong natawag na other comprehensive income. Ito yung tinutukoy ditong statement number 2. Okay? So, ayan yung tutukoy dyan na statement number 2. Then, after nyan, yung statement 1 plus statement 2, diyan saka lang mag-a-arrive with the total comprehensive income. Okay? So, ito yung ibig sabihin sa two-statement presentation. Okay? So, ayan. So, let's go back. Okay, sige. Discuss ko na rin tong other comprehensive income in a quick, discussion. So, sa other comprehensive income based on the IAS 1, so, napin natin yan dito. So, based on IAS 1, okay, ito, other comprehensive income for the period. So, let's jump in with the paragraph 92. So, an entity shall disclose reclassification adjustments relating to components of other comprehensive income. So, sa other comprehensive income, binubuo kasi yan ng mga reclassification adjustment. Let's say, you reclassify a certain asset to this asset, nagkakaroon ng mga adjustments yan, which is, titingnan natin, hindi sila, related to the profit or on the operation. So, ang ginagawa natin, it arises apart from operations. So, ginagawa natin, nilagay natin sa other comprehensive income. So, based on sa paragraphs 93 to 96, kung babasahin natin yan, ang mga certain parts ng other comprehensive income are reclassification adjustment, arise from disposal of foreign operations, and reclassification adjustment that do not arise in changes in evaluation surplus recognized in profit or loss. Para kasing ganito yan, yung meron kasing revaluation surplus na tinatawag sa inventory. Okay? Ang topic to sa intermediate accounting 1 na. So, merong tumataas yung value ng inventory natin or bumababa. Okay, at the end of the period. So, ngayon, may mga nire-reclassify sa profit or loss. May nire-reclassify naman sa retained earnings. Yung nire-reclassify sa profit or loss, papasok sa statement 1 natin dito. But yung mga nire-reclassify naman to RE, dyan papasok yan sa other comprehensive income. So, dito siya papasok sa statement 2. So, hindi nyo kailangan masyadong maintindihan yan sa ngayon, but it will be thoroughly discussed in yung intermediate accounting 1 relating to inventory topic. Okay, so that would be the other comprehensive income. Then, just a quick discussion as well. There are certain items in the income statement or statement of comprehensive income that should be or may be disclosed on the notes of financial statements. Ang sabi dito ng IAS 1 based on the paragraph 97, when items of income or expenses are material, meaning kapag malaki daw yung certain amount ng income or expense natin, the entity shall, ibig sabihin dapat nilang i-disclose yung nature and amount separately. So, parang ganito kasi yan. Since malaki yung amount, it gives para nagkakaroon ng highlight. Okay, so ngayon, ang gagawin natin, i-disclose natin kung ano ba yung composition ng ganong amount, ano ba yung nature nun, and ano yung amount nun sa notes to financial statement natin. Okay, di ba na-discuss ko naman sa inyo previously na ano yung notes to financial statements. Diyan natin pinipresent yung mga hindi natin mape-present dun sa mismong financial statements natin. Okay? Like income statement. So, diyan nakalagay yung some other explanatory information and the accounting policies and procedures we are using. Okay? But based on the paragraph 98, here are the some circumstances that would give rise to the separate disclosure of items doon na ilalagay natin sa notes to financial statement. Meaning, itong letter A to letter G, these are items of income and expenses. Okay? So, letter A, write down inventory. Letter B, restructuring of the activities of an entity and reversals of any provisions of the cost of restructuring. Medyo complex yan for you. But, for the letter C, it's disposals of items of property, plant, and equipment kapag nagbebenta tayo ng PPE natin. Letter D, pag nagdi-dispose ng investment. Okay. Letter E, discontinued operations kapag may certain kasiguraduhan na assurance that the company will discontinue their operation. So, gagawa pa rin ng income statement but it should be disclosed on the notes na magdi-discontinue na sila. Okay, then litigation settlements and other reversals of provisions. Okay, so that's it for our statement of comprehensive income. Based on the IS1 as well, an entity shall present an analysis of expenses recognized in profit or loss using a classification based on either their what nature or their function within the entity, whichever provides information that is reliable and more relevant. So, ito yung na-discuss ko sa inyo previously that the company may present their expenses in two ways. Una, nature of expense and function of expense. So, which is, I've already discussed before. Okay? So, kapag nature of expense, parang ang ginagawa lang natin, there are no categories for expenses. Meaning, hindi natin siya kinakategorize as selling, hindi natin siya kinakategorize as administrative. So, ang ginagawa lang natin, ginugroup natin yung mga expenses natin. Depende sa kung anong nature of expense nila. Let's say, you have salaries for managers, you have salaries for sales supervisors. So, instead of categorizing them or allocating them to their function, ginagawa natin, pinipresent na lang natin as one nature of expense or one expense. So, nilalagay lang natin salaries. Okay? So, that's the nature of expense. So, meanwhile, kapag function of expense naman, let's say, meron nga salaries for sales supervisor, salaries for manager. So, yung salaries for manager, lalagay natin sa general and administrative expenses. On the other hand naman, yung salaries para sa sales supervisor, since they are involved in selling, ilalagay natin yan sa selling and distribution expenses. Okay?